all the designers that are hired by Apple all blind? Yo, what's up everyone? Jackie YBT here, Tech Away, Tech Everything. WWDC is just over a few days ago and Apple released the latest iOS 26. It turns out the rumors was real. Apple changed its naming. Right now, iOS will follow the year of the release instead of like the version of it. So this year will be iOS 26. Signify the 2026. All right, and the most controversial point will be the so-called Apple latest design philosophy, design language or something, which is not something new at all. This kind of glass transparent design, it was first founded on the Windows Vista, the Windows Aero design. Basically, Apple just recycle the old design and then package it and make it into something new, okay? Which is not something new at all. They call it the liquid glass. I guess the way they make the glass looks like liquid. So that's why they name it as liquid glass. Very Apple-like. My biggest problem with the design itself is the visibility. I mean, I don't care how beautiful you design it, you design the UI, anything. If the design itself is not visible, there's not much of contrast, you can't even use it. Like, it will cause your eye fatigue and slow everything down. When I look at the video, right, I was just scratching my head. Like, why? Like, what were they thinking about it? Like, when they come out with this whole design philosophy, this principle, whatever, it's not visible. The contrast is not there. I guess history repeat itself. Apple didn't really learn from their mistake. Like back then, do you remember the iOS 7? Apple received a lot of backlash because of the transparency, the visibility is really bad. People were having hard time seeing things and reading things. After that iOS 7 problem, Apple fixed it in iOS 8. And now they're doing it again and they are not doing it a good job. I don't think I will update my iPhone 13 mini to iOS 26. I will stay on iOS 18 just to wait for Apple to fix the whole visibility, accessibility issue first. So here's a picture, for example, the iOS 18 mission control and the iOS 26 mission control. Take a look at it. You will see the big difference and you will see what I was talking about, like the contrast again and again. What were they thinking about it? Like, are all the designers that are hired by Apple all blind or something? You can't even see it clearly. Yeah, look at that. I mean, there are some animation that looks very cool, the so-called glass effect where the words kind of bouncing off around the magnifier. I mean, it looks cool, but then again, function. When you use something, right, function always comes first, design later. Design and art are two different things. UI design is not art. Art does not serve a purpose. Art doesn't need to solve a problem. It can simply exist. But design, you need to serve a purpose. You need to solve a problem to make a function, to make things work. And I think Apple is missing the point here. Apple is making piece of art. It looks nice, but it's pretty useless if you fail to solve the problem, to make it more accessible, more usable. No matter how good the design is, if you can't use it properly, you fail the whole goal. Unless Apple try to urge people to use lesser time on their phone, they achieve the goal. But I don't think they wanted that to be happen, right? They want people to use their device as long as possible so that you will buy more stuff, consume more content from the Apple Music, Apple TV, and so on, so that they will earn more money. I hope that Apple will fix it as soon as possible. One thing I need to give credit to them is the icon design looks really good. It's kind of mixed between iOS 7, the flat design, and the iOS 6, the skeuomorphic design. They kind of like marry together and create a baby that has both characteristics. That's how I describe it. And especially the camera icon. Look at that. It looks almost the same as the iOS 6 camera icon. I love it. And the rest of the icon on the iOS 26, it has more 3D effect. There's more layering and the lighting reflecting. So I think it's pretty cool. Comes to the icon design, I prefer the iOS 26 icon design over the iOS 18. That's the only thing I like about the iOS 26 so far. All right, they really didn't talk much about the Apple Intelligence. Since the time when they announced the Apple Intelligence is over 1 year and they still haven't like figured out to make it polished. Yeah, kind of disappointed. They should talk more about that. And it seems like this year WWDC more towards the design instead of functionality. I don't think they add a lot of function to the whole OS itself. What do you guys think about it? This is my opinion, and let me know what do you think about the liquid glass. Yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Remember to give a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down in the comment section below, share this video to your friends and family, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.